Hi everybody, I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. I'm based right outside of Washington, D.C. in Arlington, Virginia. My clients are all throughout the United States, and we represent clients in all 50 states because immigration is a federal practice, so no matter where you are located, we can help you with your immigration case. Again, if you're just joining me, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. We're streaming live here on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, and possibly Instagram. I never know whether Instagram is connected or not. But we're streaming on multiple platforms. I have some questions in front of me that I will go over, but here is an opportunity for you to ask questions so I can help you understand U.S. immigration better. I can help you answer kind of those one-off questions that you might have, because immigration is very complicated. No matter where you are located, you can just type the question in. Obviously, if you want to create an attorney-client relationship with our firm, if you want our firm to help represent you, I would call us for a consultation. You can do that at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We do our consultations by phone or by Zoom, most of them, and sometimes people like to come and visit us in person, and we also handle in-person consultations, so feel free to schedule that. So you can do that over the phone. If you want to book now, our office is actually closed for the evening. We're reopened tomorrow, 8 a.m. But if you want to book now, you can go to our Facebook page or our website contact us page, which has the link to self-schedule a consultation. So go ahead and self-schedule your consultation. You'll see my availability, and you can see what time works for you, and you can book your time and make the payment and everything right through there. So it's very convenient. You don't have to wait for anyone in the office to be open, but you can also call the office if that is the best way for you to schedule a consultation. You can call. We'll help you process payment and choose a time that works for you and works for us. All right, look forward to meeting some of you by phone on Zoom, and then of course we always have people visit us in person as well. So if you're just joining me, again, I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and I can help with all sorts of immigration questions. Hi Raymond, nice to see you. If you're joining me for the first time, go ahead and say hello. Jolie is asking, which state am I in? I'm in Arlington, Virginia, which is very close to Washington, D.C. Many of our local clients are in Maryland, Virginia, and D.C., but we do help clients all throughout the United States. We help you in all 50 states, so feel free to reach out to us. We can do your consultation virtually by Zoom or phone, or if you want to make the drive or the long trip out here, depending on where you are, you can come see us in person in our Arlington, Virginia office. Okay, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration lawyer, and I help clients all throughout the United States. So Raymond, thanks for joining. I see you have a question here. Can I get a permit, a social security number without being married? Can I get a social security number without being married? Yes. So usually you can apply for a work permit kind of as a tack-on application to something else. So if you've had asylum application pending for a certain amount of time, if you have a marriage-based application or a green card application pending, it could be through work, it could be through a humanitarian option like a T visa or a U visa, right? So you can apply for a green card in many different ways. You can apply for a work permit. You're eligible based on many different types of options, right? So when you apply for a work permit, you can also apply for a social security number. So marriage is not the only way to get status in the U.S. It's not the only way to get immigration status. You might be eligible to do it even without marriage. So I would call us if you're wondering if you have status. You might have a situation that can lead to immigration status. Give us a call and we can help you figure that out. Okay, we're at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. 1663. If you're joining me for the first time, feel free to say hello and I will go ahead and answer some of your questions. I want to talk today about provisional waivers, right? If you don't know what a provisional waiver is, you'll learn about them today as I'm talking. I am only going to be on briefly because I do need to hop off, but let me talk about provisional waivers. Put your questions in. If I don't get to them today, I will try to come on again tomorrow and answer the ones that I did not get to. So still go ahead and put them in and I'll do my best to get to them. Okay, so what is a provisional waiver? So a provisional waiver is for people that have been in the U.S. illegally. Either they entered without a visa, so they crossed the border illegally, or sometimes they had status and then their status expired. So essentially, you might need, most of the time, people who apply for provisional waivers have crossed the border illegally, so they don't have a legal entry. Now they're married, for example, to a U.S. citizen or to a green card holder, and they need to process their green card, right? The provisional waiver allows them to leave the U.S., process their green card abroad, and it's basically kind of permission from the U.S. to leave and re-enter after you process your green card at the embassy abroad. So if you don't have a legal entry, you can't process a green card in the United States without leaving unless you qualify under some other means, right? So you might qualify under other means and you should definitely explore those options before you should definitely explore those options before leaving the country to process your green card abroad. So I would definitely kind of make sure you turn every stone before applying for provisional waiver and leaving the U.S. It doesn't guarantee that you can re-enter, but it's kind of the government saying, yes, we'll let you re-enter after you get your green card abroad. So you apply for it while you're here in the U.S., and you don't have status, right? You haven't had status for a long time. If you didn't have a provisional waiver and you left, you might be barred from re-entry for 10 years. You might be barred from re-entry for 3 years, right? So the provisional waiver kind of takes that bar away and lets you re-enter after processing that green card. So that's what a provisional waiver is. Not everybody needs one. If you don't trigger those re-entry bars, then you wouldn't need a provisional waiver. And some people who've entered with a visa, you can process your green card right here in the U.S., so you don't necessarily need to apply for a provisional waiver, leave, and come back. Okay? Call us if we can help you with processing that green card application. It can be pretty complicated. If you need a provisional waiver, you definitely want to apply for one. All right, call us if we can help you, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. If you want to go to our Facebook page at Agarwal Immigration, go ahead and you can schedule your consultation right on there. You can also go to our website and schedule your consultation on our website. We're going to be closed for some time over the holidays, right? Even though the office is open, I know I'm away next week, so I won't be doing consultations next week unless it's an emergency. I won't be doing any consultations next week, but get on the calendar before the end of the year if you want to take advantage of your status this year before rules change, before prices increase for next year. You might want to call our office and book that consultation sooner rather than later. Okay, we're at 703-348-1663. That is not the only way to schedule a consultation. You can do it on our Facebook page at Agarwal Immigration, and you can also do it on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. We're streaming right now on YouTube. We're streaming on Facebook, on TikTok, and I never know about Instagram. If you're watching from Instagram, let us know. Okay. All right. Tejinder says, can I file for a VAWA if it's only been 4 months of our marriage? My asylum is pending, and I got a work permit before in 2020, and my asylum got dismissed. And I filed again in the asylum office. Can I get a work permit now? Should I wait for a VAWA or what? Yes, so you don't have to be married for any long period of time to file for a VAWA application. So if you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder and you've lived with them for any period of time and that you have abuse in the marriage, you might qualify for a VAWA. You most likely qualify for a VAWA. It doesn't have to be physical abuse. It can be emotional, psychological abuse as well. You can qualify for a VAWA. So even if you have asylum pending, this might be an avenue for you to pursue that might be stronger, and you can have multiple applications going. You don't have to only qualify for one. You would also get work permit if you filed for a VAWA and green card at the same time, or you could file for VAWA alone, wait till it gets approved, and get work permit that way. So you have options if you think, if you had to choose between asylum and VAWA. I personally would do, it depends on the strength of your application, but I personally, if I had strong application for asylum and I had a strong application for VAWA, you could file for both, but VAWA is a green card application, right? You're applying directly for a green card if you are eligible to file along with your VAWA. So for asylum, you would first have asylum, you would wait a year, and then you'd be eligible to apply for a green card. So it's a couple different steps. So for VAWA green card, you would be doing this at the same time. You could apply for the green card at the same time as your VAWA application, which might be a huge benefit because you can get work permit, you can get travel authorization, and ultimately a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years instead of waiting a longer time with asylum. But nothing preventing you from having multiple applications. Just make sure that all the facts in both of them line up, that you're paying careful attention, that there's no credibility issues, that everything is truthful and accurate in both applications. Okay, if we can help you with any applications, let us know. We are at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, streaming here on multiple platforms. My clients are all throughout the United States, in all 50 states and abroad as well, so we can help you no matter where you are located. Okay, so who qualifies for a provisional unlawful presence waiver? I don't speak Hindi, Tejinder. I do have a translator on my staff that does help with the Hindi translation. So I can understand Hindi. So most of the time my clients will speak to me in Hindi and I respond in English. So you can speak to me in Hindi, but if we need a translator, we also have a person on staff that can help be a translator as well. Okay? Call us if you can help. If you need help, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. So who qualifies for a provisional unlawful presence waiver? Right? Who qualifies for a provisional unlawful presence waiver? It is going to be spouses of U.S. citizens and green card holders as well. All right, so these guys can use this provisional waiver, show that their spouse will encounter extreme hardship. They won't be able to relocate abroad. They can't live apart from you because of whatever extreme hardship reasons. So you want to apply for that first before you leave the U.S. to process your green card. And this is mostly for people who've entered the U.S. illegally. Okay, so call us to see if that's the best option for you. Also call us to see if you don't have any other options to process your green card in the U.S., right? Because there's many people that are eligible to process a green card in the United States. Okay, give us a call if you have any questions, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. We can schedule a consultation if you want to schedule on your own. Go to the Facebook page at Agarwal Immigration or our website, agarwalimmigration.com. If you know other people that have immigration questions and might benefit from joining something like this to ask their question, share this with them. Share this with your friends if you think that they might want to log on and ask some questions. Also, follow us and like us so you know when I come on, so that you can hop on and ask those immigration questions if you need to. Okay, again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. My law firm is called Agarwal Law Group. We're based outside of Washington, D.C. in Arlington, Virginia. You can check out our website, agarwalimmigration.com. All right, great. Okay. All right, so what happens if a provisional, we have hundreds of questions. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. I am sure I will not get to all your questions. I am scrolling through to see what I can get to. Okay. All right. Let me get through my provisional waiver questions, and then I will still scroll through and see if I can answer some of these for you. Okay? All right. What happens if the provisional waiver is denied? So what happens if my provisional waiver application is denied? Unfortunately, there's no appeal. You can always reapply for this provisional waiver. You can apply for different types of waiver to allow you to leave the country and re-enter. Okay, so you want to make sure you take care of that before you leave. Just know it is not a guarantee allowing you to re-enter. So you want to explore other options before going with the provisional waiver route. All right. Call us if we can help, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right, so let me answer some of these questions here. Maddie says, how long does a I-130 case take to get approved? So an I-130 is used for any kind of family-based sponsorship. So it could be someone sponsoring their parents, it could be you sponsoring your spouse or your children, or even some siblings, right? So the I-130 portion basically just establishes the status of the person sponsoring. So it's going to say, I'm either a green card holder or I'm a U.S. citizen, and then it establishes the relationship with the person being sponsored. So it could be we're married, or we have we're parent-child, or I'm sponsoring my mom or dad. So that is what an I-130 does. It doesn't alone give any status, right? So just that I-130 portion is usually the first part of a green card application. That can take between 9 months to a year to get approved. Okay, but remember that doesn't give any kind of status. You have to then apply for adjustment of status, or you have to apply to consular process your case. So I-130 alone just kind of sets the stage to say, yes, I can sponsor this person. That's all it does. And then that person has to qualify for a green card as well. All right, so the I-130 portion, anywhere between 9 months to a year. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Walugembe is saying, do you file mandamus suits for delayed asylum interviews? Yes, we work with mandamus suits. Mandamus suits are for people or for cases that are really delayed. The government is supposed to make a decision on your application within a reasonable amount of time that is in the statute, that is in the law. If for some reason they're not doing it within a reasonable amount of time, our firm goes through a process where we kind of reach out to senators, we reach out to congresspeople, we reach out to USCIS, we log all of our efforts in trying to move the case along, and then if it doesn't work, we reach out to the state attorney general, demanding that they make a decision on your case. Sometimes that works, but as a last resort, we file a complaint in federal court saying that the agency violated their requirement that they have to make a decision in a reasonable amount of time. So it's basically forcing the agency to make a decision on your case. It doesn't mean it's a good decision, so you want to make sure it's a strong case, right? You don't want to force a decision that's going to be negative, because you might be getting work authorization, you might be getting other benefits by having this case pending, even if it's a weak case. So we want to assess that case, make sure it's strong, and confirm that filing a mandamus action is going to be in your best interests. Okay, call us if we can help you with a consultation. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right, friends, I know I didn't get to a lot of your questions today. I will get to them. Make sure you follow us. I'll be back online. Excuse me, I'm getting a cough. I'll be back online. And hopefully we'll be able to get to more of your questions. Reach out if we can help you with a consultation. Again, you can schedule one on our Facebook page, Agarwal Immigration. It's at Agarwal Immigration. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. My name is Pratibha Agarwal, and hopefully I can connect with you for a consultation. You can schedule yourself on our website or on our Facebook page, which has the link to self-schedule. But I look forward to meeting some of you on Zoom, by phone, and perhaps in person as well in our Arlington, Virginia office. But otherwise, enjoy this. Well, if you're in the DC area, it's a really cold and rainy evening, but I hope you stay warm. And enjoy this evening, enjoy some of your holiday celebrations, hopefully, and I will see you all very, very soon. Okay, thank you. Bye.